There is a reason why I never even wanted to put together this movie. It's because it was dog shit. Lately, you've been lacking faith. I'm not hyperbolizing when I say it either. I genuinely mean that as I was re-looking through the footage and realizing why I never wanted to put it together, I realized that it was a piece of shit. And there is a multitude of reasons of why it did end up like that. The short film was supposed to be about one of my personal favorite comics of all time, Batman Ego. Now, Batman Ego does a perfect job describing the duality of Bruce Wayne as a person, and it was supposed to be a very introspective piece, and as I was trying to do it, I thought that it would be possible for me to pull it off. What I didn't realize was that there was a lot of technicalities that went into doing a production of such. I realized that I wasn't able to do it just by myself. At minimum, I needed to have 10 actors to do certain roles. I was only able to get 8. So 2 of the slots still went unfilled and still to this day have yet to be shot. There was a lot of things that I needed to be able to fulfill what was necessary of making such a project. Hell, looking back at majority of these clips, which you could do it right now. Oh, damn. Mother, father. Alright, you can stop that. Looking back at them, you see that with my performance is the #1 issue at hand. When I wasn't behind a green screen doing his inner self, and I was actually Bruce Wayne, I was phoning it in like shit. You can tell that I wasn't giving 110%, and instead I was giving 30%, as if I knew that what was gonna happen was gonna be god awful. And with this, it really made me look within myself. It made me realize, it really humbled me. It made me realize that I was not hot shit at all. If anything, I was literal hot shit. And it made me take a more methodical approach in all the things that I started to do afterwards. Looking at these Batman clips, especially with the way that I wanted to open, I had a vision in my mind. It would slowly creep up on Bruce as he's trying to just think about all the things that he's done that night. He's brooding as usual, and it slowly creeps up, pushing up, and in the back you hear Canon in D major. It's actually a marriage song, but it sounds so damn dark and depressing, I feel like I'll probably be able to use it with this Batman piece to use it as it's a marriage between him and his dark side. So it slowly pushes up, slowly, and you hear it, and it cuts over to Hugo Strange, then it cuts back, then it cuts over to the Mayor of Gotham, then it cuts back. Okay, I think I had that flip-flop, but you get the point. And it finally pushes in until he cracks, and right there is where it would start. In reality, I had to do it much different because I didn't have a gimbal, nor did I have a slider, nor did I have any roll pieces for me to roll the camera up. And instead, we just had a very shaky, very jittery shot. So in theory, the vision was gonna work, but in practice, everything went to shit because of a lack of preparation, a lack of motivation, and the fact that you knew that nothing was gonna go right. Because with the production, the schedule kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back between school, between the green screen room not being able to open for booking. And about that green screen, it's actually crazy. I'm sorry my PlayStation is screaming, but basically the way that the green screen worked is I was reading my lines directly from a teleprompter the first time I ever did it, and it made me feel very comfortable, and it really made me phone in even more than I was already phoning in. So in retrospect, that's something that I enjoy doing, but I don't think that I'll ever do again. And looking at these clips right here, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. There's one line that we can never cross. No killing. It's the only thing that separates us from them. Although Batman is a terrifying symbol to everyone in the underworld, He's also a symbol for good. For the good people in this city, a symbol for hope. If you can live with that, then I can live with the responsibility as Bruce Wayne. How tired are you? Now when it comes to this project is better than a letter for Santa. That was a piece of shit. But this project is really the reason why I am so introspective, and I'm very afraid to upload the things that I do upload on a weekly to bi-weekly to even monthly basis. It shot my confidence, and it's just something I'm trying to regain because I knew that I could have done so much better within it. So if this video gets to 10 likes, I'll put together the entire thing, the entire shit show, maybe even reshoot a few scenes, put it together, and allow you guys to laugh at me for it. That's the only way that you could truly grow from yourself, is to be extremely introspective, to learn from the things that you did wrong. So get the video to 10 likes, and I'll put it all together for you. In the meantime, enjoy some of the clips from this horrid movie.
I may be mayor, but off the record, Gordon is a total head case. Don't you agree, Bruce?
Jeremy? I understand you're wealthy, but tell me, do you enjoy?
The system is acting up. Would you like
about Indonesia? I think it's emerging as real.
You always let me down, Bruce. I'm sorry, but...
See you in hell, you masked lunatic.
Okay, hold it. Good. Reality isn't the issue here. Whether this is happening in the far reaches of space or on the head of a pin is irrelevant. What you need to know is I will not be dismissed. I am not a costume, a persona you can cast off. I am the very heart of you. During our youth, I lay dormant within you. Faceless, nameless, I existed. But I could hear. I could feel. I remember the first day we met. When your mother closed that door, you weren't alone. I was there with you. Faceless, nameless, but I could feel you. And that night, you could feel me. It was a short time after that everything changed. And in one horrifying instant, everything exploded in your young heart. From that moment on, we were companions. I watched as you struggled to carry on, to find a reason for what had happened. When no reason could be found, I drove you to create a purpose, a reason to discover a purpose. In a world gone mad, all your travels, all your trainings, the thirst for knowledge and adventure, I was there, silently urging you forward. Even when you thought you were ready, you still had to come to terms with me. I was there. I was inescapable, but you still could not speak my name. Finally, in an explosion of glass, we came together. Neither of us had a choice. Hey, you enjoyed the video? If you did, then you should leave a like, maybe even a comment, and definitely punch this button right here to subscribe. Hey, but don't go nowhere too quick now, because right here and right here, it's going to be 2 videos. 2 of my previous ones. They're going to be just as good, if not even better than what you just saw. Have a good one.